the simple basis of success. Now, I've been very slowly, it might not look like it, but I've been very slowly and carefully planning this video for seriously about 2-3 months. I've had this on my desktop for about 2 or 3 months, and I've just been adding to it, leaving it alone, coming back to it, leaving it alone, adding in another bit, leaving it alone. And this video, I would honestly say it's one of the deepest and most well thought out and most impactful videos for you guys that I've ever made. This video is not about funnels or ads or sales or product. It's you, your human self, your brain and your mindset, and that is the foundation of your business. Okay, I can't stress how important this video is. Please watch it on 1x speed and watch it in full. And if you'd like to, take notes as well. It's so incredibly important. So let's start with this. Every single millionaire that I've ever met or known or learned about or read their autobiography or watched documentaries about them and the likes, they do these 3 things. They obsess and they iterate. They move fast but carefully. And they keep learning and they never quit. They never ever quit. I just want to quickly cover these with you. Now, obsession is something that I see in all massively successful people. They are just so obsessed with what they do, how they want to help people. I'll give you 2 examples, a trader and a fitness professional. Now, I've worked with a fitness professional called Dr. Michael Diamonds. You might have seen this testimonial on my YouTube channel. And he lives and breathes what he does. He reads about it. He watches videos about it. He physically practices it to an insane level, and on and on. Myself, back when I was a professional trader, I lived and breathed trading. I read pretty much every trading book you could ever name, I've read. Every professional trader, I've either read their book or I've watched a documentary about them or I've watched 15 interviews with them. And on and on and on and on. I've worked with some of the best traders on planet Earth as mentors and coaches to me. I've bought many, many courses and I've learned and just obsessed over it. And it's the people that obsess that go the furthest. Okay. Second to that, these guys never stop iterating. They don't try and do something for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks and then say, oh, it doesn't work, just throw that in the bin or on to the next thing. They know that it takes time. They know that it takes effort. And they know that because of that, they will get there. So they iterate. If a trading strategy doesn't work, well, what aspect of it doesn't work? Let's fix it. Let's change it. Let's test this. Let's test that. Oh, my fitness client isn't losing weight as fast as I would like. Well, why? Let's look at their blood work. Let's track their exercise. Let's track their calories. Let's track this. Let's iterate this. Let's iterate that. You don't give up. You figure out why, fix it, and then you get the result. Okay. They move fast, but carefully. If something has to be done, they get it done. I'm not saying they rush decisions and make stupid moves, but when they know what to do, they just do it. Okay. And they keep learning and they don't quit. I do not know a single millionaire, either personally or professionally, whether I know them personally or not, that is not constantly learning. They're watching videos about it. They're reading books about it. They're going to masterminds about it. They're inside a coaching program like this one that you're in. The fact that you're watching this video right now, that speaks volumes about you. That says it all. You are learning and you are not going to quit. You are here because you ain't going to give up. You're not going to stop until you get amazing results. And I am not going to stop until you get amazing results. I'm sure you can hear the passion in my voice right now. I don't do this just to mess around. I do this because I want to have a massive impact on the world. And every single one of you, every client that I have, I will go to the ends of the earth to see you guys succeed. All you've got to do is what I share in this video. Obsess, iterate, move fast but carefully, keep learning, don't quit. The next thing I want to share is this. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Is your life a mess? If so, that's okay. I'm not here to judge. but your business will be a mess. Your finances will be a mess. Your decisions will be a mess. Your progress will be a mess. I learned this from one of my mentors, Sam Ovens. And he once said this during a mastermind event that I was at, and I've never forgotten it. He said, look at your wardrobe. Look at your hair. Look at your clothes. Look at your car. Look at your office. Look at your home. If it's all a mess, then that mess will manifest in your business as well. And it's so true. If you look at people whose car is a piece of shit, tip, rubbish everywhere, hasn't been cleaned for 8 weeks, their clothes are a mess, their house is a mess, their decisions is a mess, their life is a mess, they have no grip on their finances or wealth or their future, it's all out of alignment. How you do one thing is how you do everything. To build a solid, clean, long-term business, it's not just about the business, it's about you. It's about your life. Okay. And it's so incredibly true. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Consistency, consistency, consistency. So one of my mentors, Dan Bradbury, he used to say this all the time. He used to say, just slowly and steadily keep doing the right work, the right actions, again and again and again, long term. And the results always come. Things don't happen in a month, guys. 2 months, 3 months. They take time. Okay. But if you do the work properly, carefully, and you iterate, like we've just discussed, you will get amazing results. Now, I'm lucky to work with people like yourselves, entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, people of all ages, industries, niches, sizes. I work with complete beginners on the one hand, and I work with people that are making 1, 2, 3, 400K a month on the other hand. Okay, so I work with brand new people and help them build and grow. And I work with people that are already largely there. They're making great money, but they want to go far. You want to go further. So I get to see inside so many different businesses, so many different niches, so many different people. Okay. And this is the defining factor. Now, sometimes I work with people, and quite honestly, in fact, I've just had a client like this, a guy called Matt in the real estate space, who from a standing start, by just after the end of week 4, he had his first sales call. He closed that call for $3,500 and had made money inside of 4 weeks. And that's not a rarity either for newer people, but it's not always the case. Sometimes it takes 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Sometimes it takes 8 weeks. Okay. Sometimes I work with people that come in, they're doing $250K a month. And that doesn't change for 6 weeks. But then by week 8, week 10, week 12, we've grown them way beyond that. So this stuff does take time and consistency and energy and focus. You've got to obsess, you've got to iterate, you've got to keep learning and don't quit. Like we talked about a second ago. And if you do that, the results always come. Now, this is something that I heard Chris Williamson say a few days ago. This is what hard feels like. Now, sometimes things are hard and they take a bit of time. Like we just said. Okay, to take iteration. I truly believe that these online education and coaching businesses are kind of like a puzzle. They are solvable when the right elements are in alignment. And that's all that we are doing here together. You joined this program to get the elements in alignment so that you can either start making money or make a lot more money than you were making when you joined. Now, I've done this countless times across over a decade now. Again and again and again and again, I've built these businesses and grown these businesses. I truly believe that I'm one of the best in the world at doing this because I've done it to such a high level so many bloody times. And again, some people crack it first go around. Sometimes people come in, we build a funnel, we write ads, we design a product, we create an offer, we launch it, they make money immediately. And it's always fantastic when that happens. Sometimes we build a funnel, We write ads, we design a product, we create an offer, we launch it, they make money. Immediately. And it's always fantastic when that happens. Sometimes I create a funnel, I create ads, I create a product, I create an offer with people, and the ads don't work. And then we rewrite the ads or we change the targeting, then it all works. Sometimes the VSL is not solid enough. We rewrite it, it works. Sometimes people get sales calls and they can't close them. And the ads are amazing, the VSL is amazing, the opt-in is great, they're getting sales calls, they're getting really good quality sales calls, and they can't close them. So then we work on that, we fix it, and again, then they crack it and they're on their way. My point is this, it can take a little bit of time sometimes, but you always get there in the end. And I'm happy to say, as of me making this video right now, at this very moment, I've never, ever, ever, ever had a client who's not left me happy and successful ever. And long may that continue. And I put that down to the fact that I know what I'm doing. This program is very high quality. And I just tend to attract great people. And I thank God for that. I don't know why. I don't know how. But so far, over the last 2 years of doing this consulting, only good people join this program. Hardworking people, down-to-earth people, focused people. And it just makes my life easier. It makes this whole thing easier and more fun. Okay. My point is this. I know what I'm doing, yes. But all of you who work with me, you're not stupid. You know this stuff takes time and needs to be done properly. And you know that with time and effort, the results come. They always come. Okay. Now, starting a business is like driving a car at night. You might not be able to see way into the distance, or all you got to do is just focus on the next 10 meters in front of you. Just focus on the immediate problem only, nothing else. You solve it, then you move on to the next immediate problem. Now, I love this quote from Alex Becker. It's so incredibly true. Just do what you have to do next. This is what he said to me. He said, just do what you have to do next. Get it done, and then do the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. And eventually, you will accidentally get to where you wanted to be when you began. Okay? All it is this. You take an action, you get a reaction. You take an action, you get a reaction. You take an action, you get a reaction. That's all that this is, guys. You do what needs to be done. If it needs to be fixed, you fix it. If it needs to be redone, you redo it. And then the results come. It's that simple. It really is that simple. There's no such thing as an easy niche. People say this to me sometimes. They say, Will, what's the easiest niche to sell into? Is it fitness? Is it trading? Is it dropshipping? Is it this? Is it that? Listen, whatever your niche, just stick with it and I guarantee you, you'll make money. Because there are humans on earth. This is just a fact. There are humans on earth that need help. Now, there might be 10 humans. There might be 10,000 humans. There might be 10 million humans who need the specific help. But there are humans out there that need it and will pay for it. And this is what I mean when I say the following. Yes, a deeper, wider niche will make you more money because there's more people to buy from you. And yes, a more shallow niche will make you less money because there's less people to buy. But even in a shallow niche, you can still make 50K a month or 100K a month, right? Just because of the nature of unit economics, just because of the price that you charge and the amount of people that there are to buy from you. Even in a small niche, there's 50,000 people, 100,000 people, 250,000 people. Okay. So I just wanted to stress that. It's not about the niche. Essentially, you can still make all the money that you want and need. No one needs more than, 50K a month, 100K a month, which is, they are rookie numbers when it comes to these businesses. Okay. So never niche jump. Stay true to yourself and your knowledge or your talent. Now, two final things to add. Fear is a natural human trait. You're supposed to be scared and nervous and worried about certain things in your life. And that is because we are ancestral beings. Our brains are built to survive, not to grow, not to build, not to learn, not to develop, not to take risks. We're hardwired to worry and to panic and to be scared because that protects us. Fear protects us. Okay, so if you're feeling scared about the work that you have to do, well, that's your brain doing its job, and that's a good thing. That's to be expected, right? Just understand, your brain is not wired to promote hard work and discipline and building a business, which is why you have to brainwash yourself and wire yourself for success manually, whilst fighting the urges to quit, to sleep in, to drink alcohol, to smoke, to have a day off, to not do the work. Okay, that's your brain protecting you, and you have to fight that. Okay, because we are no longer cavemen. This fear, this anxiety, this worry, this stress doesn't serve us when it comes to what we are doing here. Okay, again, just focus on the immediate problem, i.e., write your ads. That's it. Just write your ads. And then the next problem, produce the slides for the ads. Do the voiceover for the ads. Edit them together. Write your opt-in page. Get on a call with Will and let him review it. Script your VSL or your webinar. Get on a call with Will. Let him review it. That's it. And if you just do these really simple things, they are simple things, just make ads. And I'm here to help you. Make an opt-in, I'm here to help you. Design a program, I'm here to help you. Decide on your price, your offer, I'm here to help you. One thing at a time, guys. That's all you got to do. Forget everything. Forget everything. Just do what you've got to do next. Next thing you've got to do is watch this program. That's it. Forget everything. Just watch the videos, write down questions, take notes. When you've done that, book a call. Or get on the group coaching calls with me, whatever program you're in. Just the next thing. That's it. And the results always come. Because, again, like we said earlier, it's just this. You take an action, you do it well, you get a reaction, which is a good one. You take the next action, you do it well. You get the next reaction, which is a good one. And then the results just come, given time, okay? Now, I have my copywriting mentor, Alan Sultanich, to thank for this breakthrough that I want to share with you next. So he said to me once, he said, ask why 5 times and then use logic. So for example, if your problem right now is, I can't get a paying client, then ask yourself why. Now the answer might be, well, because I'm not doing enough sales calls and it's a volume issue. Okay, so again, let's ask why. The answer might then be, well, it's a volume issue because the paid ads are not performing, right? As one example. So again, well, let's ask why. So the answer might then be that the ads are not performing because you rushed them when you wrote them, right? Because you were anxious to get them done and get them out there. Or maybe you rushed the targeting. Maybe you rushed the budget and you've got it wrong or whatever. So then again, you ask, well, why? And then the answer might be, well, I rushed them because deep down, you don't believe the ads or the funnel are even going to work. And why is that? Well, it's because you doubt yourself and your ability. So again, well, let's just pause there for a second. Let's ask why. And the answer might then be due to fear, due to your brain wanting to protect you and or your lack of discipline in completing important tasks properly, right? Which feeds back into what we talked earlier, the mess and the manifestation problem, where the mess within your life is appearing within your business and your actions and your mind and so on, right? Here's one of the biggest things that I have learned from Alan. The problem is always inside you. It's your human self that's the problem. It's not the ads. It's not the funnel. It's not the lead quality. It's not the niche. It's not people. People won't buy from me. It is you. You are preventing yourself from your own success because of one of the things that we've covered in this video, which is why it's such an important video. And it's usually either you're not doing the work, or you're not being patient enough, or your life is a mess. And that mess is manifesting inside your business. I can't tell you guys. Well, I can tell you, and I'm about to tell you. I had a client about, God, this was 4 or 5 months ago. And she came to me one day and she said, "Well, my funnel's not working." I said, "Well, why?" She said, I don't know. And I said, "Well, have you filled out the tracking sheet?" She said, "No." I said, "Right, well, so it's not working, but you don't know why, because you haven't done what I told you to do, right?" And then she shared her screen, and I swear to God, she had like, honestly, 27 tabs open. She closed her internet browser, and she had, honestly, like, fuck me, like 90 things all over her desktop, videos, documents, this thing, that thing. And I just thought, your business is a mess because your life is a mess and your head is a mess. Just like your computer is a mess, your browser is a mess, your desktop is a mess. So is it any surprise that you can't do something as simple as fill out a tracking sheet? Right? And that's just one example. Going back to what we talked about earlier, if your life is a mess, your business is going to be a mess. And look, you can still build it, you can still make it work, but it's going to be slower, it's going to be harder, it's going to be more confusing. Don't be that woman that gets on a call with me and says, "Well, I can't close my sales calls." Right, show me your sales script. Or the sales script is a complete and utter mess. Right? "Well, my funnel's not working." Why? I don't know. Have you filled out the tracking sheet? No. So again, this feeds back to what we just talked about. Just do things properly. Okay. And if you solve that and you do things properly, the results always come. Now, I want to end this video just like we started the video. Because if you do these 3 things, then you won't be able to help but to be successful and to make money. You won't be able to help it. It will just come almost by accident. And obviously it won't be an accident because you're doing the right things. Again, you're taking the right actions. Because you're taking the right actions, you're getting the right reactions. Okay? So obsess over this stuff. Iterate on this stuff. Move fast, but move carefully. Keep learning and do not quit. And guys, if you do those 3 things, and you really take this video to heart, and you do what needs to be done, slowly, carefully, in order, right? Again, I'm not saying just rush it all out of the park and get it all done in 3 days. I'm not saying that. All right? Do these 3 things. Obsess, iterate, move fast but carefully, keep learning, don't quit. Do what needs to be done, and you'll get the outcome that you're looking for. With that said, let's pause this video here. We'll move to the next video in just a second. And again, let's build something awesome. Let's build something great together here. I'll see you in the next video soon.